So thankfully, we can fast travel out if we so chose.
Alright. Looks like this place is safe.
You can now quick travel to the central garden.
I'll just add this.
Save over this slot. Now, you're supposed to just up and leave.
Ready? Let's go, Joker!
Since you can't actually progress any further until we go back to the real world. But, as you can see, we're all still pretty hale and hearty, actually. So I'm going to walk back, because all of the fights should have refreshed by now. Unfortunately, this game will require a lot of the confidants and future things that we need to do for our schedule will require a ton of cash, as well as, you know, being able to buy upgrades and items. So,
Anytime.
this is a prime opportunity to take care of that. Ooh!
Now's our chance to strike! Go! Zoro!
This is all on you, Mona.
Persona! Zoro! It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary
Yes,
how
yes,
good
we
I
get
am.
it. You're freaking terrifying.
It's almost scary how good I am. Don't move. Time for some bloodshed!
Now please die so that we don't have to listen to that like 5 more times. Well, a couple of them did. Thankfully they're so hurt it shouldn't take more than just a few basic attacks too. Let's see, where's Jack Frost?
Joker took one out! Alright!
Get him, Skull!
Yes! Victory! Nice work, team!
Sweet. Wow, look at all that money. Jack Frost leveled up.
Okay.
He learned Rakunda.
Oh, an impressive skill!
He's just so happy to murder you.
Okay.
Just look at that big old smile on his face. Oh. So yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by violence. I'm basically just going to be walking my way back through this. Because, you know, there's just so much experience and cash on the table. It'd be a shame to leave it all.
Go! A spectacular victory!
Skilled gunman! Oh, I didn't have that before. Neat. And everyone leveled up.
With this power.
Level 14.
Check out this new skill.
Captain Kidd learned Adverse Resolve. Increases chance of dealing critical hits when surrounded. Maybe that'll come in handy? Hopefully not. I mean, if I suddenly don't get much worse at the game. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Barrett learned Double Fangs.
Show me that move sometime.
My physical damage to one foe 2 times.
Okay. I'll just add this.
Well, we made it back to the front, thankfully. Gonna save. I'm gonna double check,
Do you need something?
I'm gonna double check my personas to make sure that everything... See if there's anything we can do.
How goes the rehabilitation?
It goes fine, thanks for
You'd
asking.
like to read the compendium? You want to register it?
Yes.
You'd like to register this?
Yes.
You'd like to register this? You'd like to register this? You'd like to register this?
I'm sensing a pattern here. No, I would not like to register that one.
These are the paths you have walked.
So let's see, we've acquired some new personas, so why don't I talk about them? Oh, did I talk about slime? I don't think I talked about slime last time. Oh, I'll correct that.
Is this what you want?
So this is, oh, how did he pronounce it? I already forgot. Koropoguru? That's close enough, I think. They are small, human-like creatures that have kind, calm personalities. Once coexisting with the Ainu people of Japan, there was a falling out at some point, and they disappeared. It makes sense that they belong to the Hermit Arcana, in that case.
This persona?
Hua Po, a spirit of Chinese folklore who dwells in trees once used for hangings. She is smaller than a human and cannot speak, but her voice is said to be as clear and beautiful as a bird song. And also, I think it's kind of a nice bit of dark humor that her Arcana is the Hanged Man. Which is strange, because this is the first game where Hua Po is actually assigned to the Hanged Man Arcana. Previously, she was things like the Magician Arcana or Temperance, I believe. Though I could be mistaken. In fact, I'm probably mistaken. McCoy! Evil spirits of Mergen lore, believed to be reborn shadows. They kidnap and eat children, and strike down any sorcerer who uses black magic. What is it with mythological beings and eating children? That's like the hot thing to do. It's like if you don't eat enough children, you're seen as a laughingstock amongst the mythological cliques, I guess. I don't know, that just seems like that's just something that every being seems to do these days. They just eat children. Why do they eat children anyway? They're not even high in protein.
This persona?
On Moraki, a monstrous fire-spitting Japanese bird with a man's face. It is actually a corpse that was not given a proper memorial service. They appear before monks who neglect their duties. The man of a head looks more like the head of an onion. But whatever. I don't question it, because I enjoy not being eaten. Ah, yes, and then there was... There he is. Or there it is.
Persona?
Slime! A primitive monster with a viscous body. There are various theories as to its origin, but it's still under debate. Said to compulsively collect shiny objects. Slimes are, well, you know, they're part and parcel of fantasy in general. There are dozens of types of slimes. This is just the Megami Tensei's interpretation of slime. It's not exactly original, but hey, slime isn't original by default, so, you know. I could make Kushi Mitama.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
It does no Medaya, which would be nice, but I'm actually thinking of holding out until I can make High Pixie. So I think High Pixie will actually be more useful to us. Anything else? I'm gonna make cloth, though.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Lovers and Priestess. I'll try and remember that, though I probably won't.
You can't handle this.
No. No. Can't make anything I care about. Cannibal veal. Demons say kids are millennials and eat avocados. What? Hold on, let me read that again. Demons say kids like millennials eat avocado, like Toady. Today. That sentence confuses me and made my brain throw up. It was probably just in how I read it, though.
You changed. Are you finished?
No, actually, I am done here. Please get me out of here.
No slacking off.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Let's see, there I go with my save paranoia again. I know I just saved before I entered the Velvet Room, but I can't help it. I gotta save again. Alright, well, let's get out of here for today. Return to the real world. Shatter that screen. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well.
Ooh, halfway through. Excellent.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, we'll need to disable the security first before we can do anything.
How are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
Looks like this is where I come in. Mona?
What are you plotting?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace.
Right.
I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Yeah, because you were bored.
Oh, so this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
That's what I said.
So, where's this suspicious place?
It's on the second floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I understand.
In other words, when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
It will, I think. I think that's what Morgana's about to say.
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think.
Bingo!
You understand, don't you, Joker?
Sort of.
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
But even then, there's still that hefty lock we have to deal with in reality, right?
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it.
Oh, breaking and entering, eh? Alright.
It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Huh?
Oh! That's what we're gonna do. I see.
Oh. Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
Oh boy.
What?
Fancy you say that, Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
Alright.
This isn't funny!
Well, we're not trying to make it funny.
I'm not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house without raising suspicions. So we'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady Ann.
This is way too sudden! I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is!
Don't worry, I'll accompany you.
Oh yes, because that's very reassuring.
But that's still technically only me! Worst comes to worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
You didn't get very far in this plan, did you, Morgana?
Is that really gonna work? I mean, you're not giving me much confidence in this plan. Do I have to be the bait?
There's no other way.
But what if, you know,
I mean, I'd model if I could, but, you know, Yusuke didn't ask for me. His loss.
Nothing.
All you gotta do is trick Yusuke, have him take you to that room, then just open the door.
You make it sound so easy. But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice.
That's the spirit.
Seriously, you better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Ann, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
We'll be counting on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
Yes.
We're working to get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste. Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Did you have to put it like that?
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better.
But, will Kitagawa-kun agree?
I don't know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
Well, for once, all of the pressure is off of me, which is a nice change of pace. But we have a plan, such as it is.
Okay.
Counting on you. Oh, good, that worked. It's the only way. Well, I get it. That's the most important thing. Leave the thinking to me, Ryuji.
Now then.
Alright, well...
I'll just add this.
No, actually, there was one thing I wanted to do before I saved. That was check the TV. That's what my schedule says. Commit bodily harm. Which of these two would be considered bodily harm? Using noise to cause distress. If it disrupts the body's functions, it counts as bodily harm. Interesting. Feels like I've improved my knowledge. Yeah, occasionally throughout the game,
Alright.
this quiz show will ask you questions. If you get them right, you can earn extra points in knowledge. Plus, it doesn't take any time.
Let's do it.
So, we've made some progress into Madarame's palace, but it seems like we'll have to adjust his cognition if we want to make further progress and steal his treasure and reveal his crimes to the world. And we have a plan, such as it is. And apparently we're pulling it off tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes well. But that's going to be something for another time. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. For now, this is the Defender, signing out. See you later.